are persons that are on the planet now that are the cycle breakers. They're the ones that are breaking the mold of their family line. They're the ones that are breaking the patterns that came through their family line. And the reason why they're able to do this is because they're the ones who actually came and actually have the ability to feel all the pain from their entire lineage. Everybody else was numbing and dumbing down the pain, numbing the emotional trauma, numbing it down, keeping it as a family secret, pretending it wasn't happening, hoping that it would disappear. And it was just being passed down the bloodline. What's happening now, which is part of the whole awakening process, is that there are a group of people that are here on the planet now that are feeling everything from their entire bloodline. And they're feeling it so they can break it, shut it down. It looks like a mental health.
And they said
they decided, hey, and to people who are looking on, especially in their family, they're going to say, oh, you are mentally unstable because you are not willing to suppress this pain like your grandmother and your great-grandmother and everybody else did. You are not willing to. What's wrong with you? There's something wrong with you. So we really have to be very careful about how we look at mental health within the context of the awakening, because some of the people that are experiencing all of this is because they're the ones, buck stops right here. I am not taking this. I am not passing this on to my child. I am going to rebel. I'm going to act crazy until y'all get it.
Alafia! My name is Oshun. On this channel, we uncover the creepiest, most unusual haunted TikToks the internet has to offer for entertainment purposes. Y'all are my soul tribe. Tribe is with a Y because the Y is for you, honey. And that's because I love you so freaking much. Yes, I do. I love you so much. And I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. I appreciate your support. Okay? Because y'all are my soul tribe. Okay? Please like, comment, and subscribe to the Soul Tribe for your weekly dose of supernatural that will be coming to you, that has been coming to you for the last few months, every Sunday, Tuesday, and Thursday, honey. Let's get to this next video. Love you.
The America lands belongs to people that look like me. We are the original people of this land. We are the Indigenous. We are the original Indians that they were talking about. And as more of that information come out and people start to figure out there's a such thing as a $5 Indian, and that the people that they said originally belong here, they now have to be sent back to wherever they were sent here from on boats and ships, we all can go ahead and start sitting at the round table and clapping our hands. Because what's supposed to be yours is being returned back to you. The harsh truth is that all we can do is sit back and watch. This ain't our fight, y'all. All we can do is sit back and watch. You see, because in order for me to return something that's yours, I have to remove the people that I said it belongs to. I have to remove them. Because in a minute, it's only going to be you and me. See, a lot of y'all is flying over your head. Your shit being returned back to you and you don't even realize it. They don't have a choice. So I expect that if you look like me, sit your ass back, shut the fuck up, and just watch. And lastly, if you look like me, learn how to do this. Learn how to... It's not your fight. We can't help everybody and continue to walk all over ourselves. The fuck?
Stop trying to manifest when you don't know how to meditate. Stop trying to manifest when you don't know how to meditate. Stop trying to manifest when your ass don't know how to meditate, but I'm going to teach you. The fact that some of y'all learned how to use the 3-6-9 method to manifest before you learned how to use it to meditate is the reason some of y'all's manifestations ain't sticking. When I work with clients, there's 3 reasons why people are not meditating. 1, they think they have to get their mind to be quiet when the goal is actually to learn how to sort through the noise. Number 2, they haven't found a method that works for them, especially if you are neurospicy and don't like writing shit down. And that leads me to number 3, where they're scared they're going to have to be consistent with their meditation every single day for them to be a true spiritualist. You need 3 minutes to be present with your body. You're going to start from the top and go all the way to the bottom. It helps if you treat it like a game of Simon Says, because it keeps your conscious mind busy and it allows you to tap into your subconscious mind at the same time, and now they're in sync. So conscious mind is saying, Simon says, check in with our head. Simon says, check in with our jaw. Simon says, check in with our neck. Simon says, check in with our shoulders. But your subconscious is going to pay attention to all of these and give you an evaluation. Okay. okay, our jaw is kind of clenched, release. We feel tension in our neck and in our shoulders, release. We're going to maybe do some stretches. There's a flutter in our stomach. There's a tingling sensation in our motherfucking toe. The goal is to be present with your body. Next, you need 6 minutes with the mind. Now, think about the things that you've been thinking about the last couple of days, since we repeat most of our thoughts from the previous day before. Now here, I would normally advise people to write things down, but if you're neurospicy like me and you hate writing shit down, prop up your phone or sit it down somewhere and record yourself talking aloud. Then you can play back the things that you discussed and you won't lose anything. 6 minutes you spend being present within your mind is just to show you the things that are on repeat, to source them. Why do I keep thinking about this thing? It's also a perfect time to implement your shadow work, and I'll post prompts on that later. Last but not least, the most important actually is the 9 minutes that you spend being present within your spirit, and there's so many ways to do this. You can listen to music and maybe even dance. So that's 2 songs with the duration of 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So it's a lot easier than you think if you look at your playlist. Or maybe you spend 9 minutes planning out an outfit that embodies your essence for the day. The goal is expression and then gratitude of expression.
Part of being spiritual is you have to go through psychosis. It's literally part of it. Because when you really get so deep into a spiritual journey, when you come into this understanding that everything is real and nothing is real, this is when the psychosis begins. Because truly being spiritual and breaking the shackles of the third dimensional realm that's been placed in your mind since the day you was born, you're going to understand everything has evidence that it's real. And everything also has evidence that it's not real. You come to the understanding that there is no such thing as real and fake, true and false, right and wrong. Everything is all about perception. And this understanding will cause you to go into psychosis. And a lot of people are not mentally strong enough to bring themselves out of psychosis. This is another reason you might see a lot of people who are crackheads on the street. They may have went through a spiritual awakening and they lost their fucking mind. This is why you see some people in mental hospitals. They went through a spiritual awakening and they lost their fucking mind. I'm trying to tell you, being spiritual is definitely not for the weak.
Facts. I completely 100% agree to that, because I know people personally that have had spiritual awakenings and have not been able to recover. And it's sad to see, because now they're labeled as crazy, insane, unable to be in the vicinity of the public because of their brain and their spirit. At the end of the day, it's really sad. And I felt I was going through that, but I'm strong enough to get through it and break through it. But now it's just a life of loneliness. Next video.
You want to know why a lot of people try out spirituality, then they revert back to their religion? It's simply because they went into this shit thinking it was going to be this little positive experience where they was going to be happy and singing kumbaya, smoking weed and having crystals and shit. That is not what this shit is. Spirituality is coming to the understanding about life itself. Everything, every aspect of it, the good and the bad. Spirituality is about understanding the conscious and the subconscious mind and the effects that the external world have on it. This is something people don't understand about the mind. When you have a religion, your mind has a set belief system. You have a set belief system about a certain deity and a certain prophet that's going to save you. When you go into spirituality, you're all on your own. There is no believing in a deity or a prophet that's going to save you. You have to have mental strength to handle everything that's about to come at you. And a lot of y'all is not built for that shit. That's why a lot of people end up becoming drug addicts. It happened to me. That's why a lot of people end up becoming alcoholics. It happened to me. Because you're no longer relying on a belief system of a deity and a prophet to save you. You come to the understanding, I have to save myself. I have to come to my own understandings. People want to talk about demons and angels. You don't realize you are the demons and angels. When you feeling bad and you having negative thoughts, that's you doing it to yourself. That's not a demon fucking with you. You're fucking with yourself. When you having positive experiences, you feel positive, that's angels. You are your own angel. You are both your own demon and your own angel. You know how the demon on the shoulder and the angel on the other shoulder? Why do you think they on your shoulder? Because both of them are you. If you ever took psychedelics before, you will understand what I'm saying. Psychedelics, what they do is they just show you what's going on inside your own mind. A lot of people will take psychedelics going into it with a closed-minded perspective, and they see all this bad shit, and they be like, oh, I saw a bunch of demons. No, you didn't. That was you was looking at. That was inside your own head, all the shit you was going on in there. You take psychedelics and you have a positive experience, that's because you have a positive mind state. That's why. All psychedelics do is show you your own mind. That's all it's doing. Why do you think the government made psychedelics illegal? Huh? Because they know what them shits are gonna do. They're gonna show you that evil, good, bad, positive, negative, light, dark, it's all you. It's nothing external outside of you. It's all you. And if everybody were to come to that understanding collectively, things like a government could not exist. Things like religion could not exist. And they know that. They don't want that shit to happen. I'm trying to tell y'all, man.
I feel what he's saying. Some of it I don't agree with, but most of it I do. The fact that, you know, our perception, our thoughts, our mind creates our environment. You are good, you are evil, you are God, you are a goddess, you are the devil. You have all of this in you at a different ratios. I feel that if you are a good person and you can control your thoughts, then you have a better outcome of life. But at the same time, everyone is one, and our thoughts are interconnected. So when you think a bad thought, that doesn't necessarily mean it was your thought. When you have a good thought, it doesn't necessarily mean it was your thought, because thoughts are intermittent. It's traffic, it's energy. So that's why I don't agree with him completely, but I get what he's saying. Next video.
God is such a gentleman that he gets us prepared for the next season. So we go through a season of grief. We go through seasons of joy, seasons of laughter. Just recently, God gave me a download about one of my friends. And God began to tell me, he says, I am removing her. And I remember being so sad about it, but I looked at her and I just smiled and I just enjoyed our time being together. But I knew that God was removing me in this season because God is elevating me and he's calling me to new heights. And as God is pruning me in this season, God is preparing me for what is next and what is soon to come. There's no bad blood between me and her. I just understand. God got something that he wants to do in my life, and he got something that he wants to do in her life. And as of right now, God needs to be the center of our attention. I put God first in everything that I do, even when it don't feel good. When I say I love this girl so much, I mean I love her down. But the last time of us hanging out, God had me admire and just give her flowers while we were there together. And I feel like many people don't talk about this, but God has given me the ability to hear, see, and understand. And I feel like many people don't talk about this part. Everybody can't go where you are going. Everybody can't do what you are doing. Everybody's hands cannot be on what God is calling you to do. There's separation, there's pruning, and then there's elevation that has to take place.
I don't want to hear that weak ass bullshit, bitch. Get off your motherfucking ass and go get it. Ain't nobody finna motherfucking save you. If you want it, bitch, go get it. It's yours. The fuck? Get your ass up, ho.
Everybody, what's going on? The Schumann resonance is going bonkers right now. We're all gonna die. No, I'm just kidding. You're already dead. Check out my last video to see what I'm talking about. But the way we talk about death is so incredibly hilarious to me. But it wasn't like that when I was growing up. It wasn't only until I had a near-death experience where I realized we have it all wrong. We have this whole thing entirely wrong. First of all, you're already dead. All of us. Dead meaning non-physical. There is no death actually. So we don't become non-existent. We emerge back into our soul aspect. We become non-physical. And actually this ascension process, which is indicated by the solar activity and the electromagnetic activity and the Schumann resonance activity, that's guiding us through or reflecting our path through this ascension process, we're going from more from physical to less physical. So the ascension process is us becoming more non-physical, or more associated with our soul, or more light, less dense. And when you see huge spikes like this is the last 24 hours, by the way. Today is February the 11th. It's around 10 a.m. where I'm at. So this is around the last 24 hours. There's also a new moon on the horizon. I believe tomorrow is the new moon. So there's a lot of interesting things happening, a lot of things showing us our own growth, The last couple of days have also been very active too. So this has been building up since Sunday. So Sunday, Monday, we're also a lot of activity spiking down through. When you see it coming all the way down through, that means the whole system's getting upgraded. The whole system is getting activated. Our whole chakra system, our whole energy body is being impacted. And we also know that the poles are shifting, and we also know that Earth's field is getting weaker, which means when there's more solar activity, which has been ramping up, we get more impacted by it, which can also be an explanation why some of these charts are going so crazy right now. But look at all of this white. What's really coming through is through that crown chakra. That crown chakra is being blasted right now. So you might have a lot of heightened intuition, or your dreams might be going crazy. You also might be feeling a lot of energy, because as we go towards death, as we go towards being more non-physical, being lighter, being more of who we truly are, less dense, you're going to feel that if you're holding on to that stuff. If you're really entrenched in the old ways, it's going to feel like a drag. It's going to feel like you have a 100-pound backpack on sometimes. But here's the cool thing. At any point in this process, at any point in your life, you can just put down the heavy stuff. Just like when you're in a gym and you have a heavy dumbbell and you're like, man, this is heavy, I'm done with this. And you put it down and then you feel like, relieved. You can do that emotionally. You can do that physically. You can do that with anything in your life. Whatever's weighing you down right now, or whatever's feeling like, oh my goodness, you can just put it down. You can just let it go. It's that simple. We make it such a big deal. You know, around the universe, other species and other extraterrestrials, they look at this planet as one of the most dramatic planets of all times. Human beings are extremely dramatic. Just look at our entertainment industry, look at our music industry, look at the things that we create and the things that we spend money on. We're so dramatic. And it's not that serious. It's really not. You are an eternal being. So here's fear broken down really quick, because this all comes down to fear. Ultimately, letting go is all about fear. Fear is ultimately, I'm going to die. Well, that's not true. You don't die. You just go reemerge back into your soul aspect, and you become more of who you really are. So that's off the table. No such thing as death. The other thing is, well, can somebody mess with my soul? Can somebody take my soul? Can somebody trap or whatever, do something to my soul? No. You're the one in charge. You're the one in power. You allow or disallow everything. So you're in charge. You're fully in power. You are the one controlling the show. So those are the basic two fears, and they don't exist. Fear is an illusion. So just let it go, folks. Enjoy this energy. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling today. I'm feeling really great. Had a great sleep. My body feels amazing, and I'm ready to have an awesome day. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling.
Peace. Dan, the happiness coach. Go follow him, y'all. Mr. White Jesus. I feel what he was saying. Okay. Today is the 15th, February the 15th, 2025. It's the last day of the full moon. If you didn't know, it's 3 days before, 3 days after. The full moon was the 12th. I have definitely been feeling that energy in a good way. I've changed so many things just over these last 3 days dramatically. I'm happy. I'm very happy about it. And I'm just waiting to see the outcome of it, everything. I feel what he's saying. I feel what he's saying. But as far as can somebody take your soul, I believe someone can steal your soul if you don't know the ins and outs of that situation. I'm not about to get into it, but yeah, I do believe that your soul can be snatched. But I don't say that to scare you. I say that to give you knowledge and to know that do your research. I mean, it's hard to do research in that aspect, but just go within, keep meditating, keep learning yourself and protecting your spirit, your soul, and your energy, and be kind, be a good person. Try to think as positive as you can. Make the best out of everything. That's just the way that will help you to reach that level of happiness, so to speak.
I really be sitting here questioning, like, do people know that psychics and prophets are actually the same thing? Or is it just me?
Does anybody on here do voodoo? I got a bitch. I won't turn into a possum tonight.
So what's happening right now is Earth is becoming more spiritual than it is physical. And that's what got everybody shook right now. So we can all agree on Earth, this 3D realm we was in, whatever I say was, because we are shifting currently from the 3D to the 4 and the 5, right? 5 is where we're getting to. We're working to that, right? So we're probably in the middle of like 4. Some people still in 3. Some people already went up and they in different dimensions. We just waiting on the rest of the realm to catch up type shit, right? But, collectively we're all ascending. But I say all that to say, before this shift and everything was happening energetically, it's always been physical. We've been programmed and conditioned to believe that the only things that are most important are money, fame, materialistic, such as like your clothes, your shoes, your house, your cars, your, occupation, whatever you do for a living, how much money you make, who you know, where you've been, if you've traveled, this and that, whatever. That's what that's what's been glorified. That's what everybody's been kind of chasing. That's what everybody's kind of been just more focused on. Like it's a rat race. Everybody's just trying to get to the top and we don't even know what the fuck the top is, right? But everybody's just been so distracted from spirituality. Everybody been so distracted from their spirits and their souls and having to do inner work and heal and go within and all this. It's been so distracted with everything, all these systems and all these, all this programming, conditioning and indoctrination and all this shit that's going on that we're just like flooded with and we feel forced to do and, being slaves to this damn system for so long. That's been what Earth has all been about, You work and you die. You make the living that you can make. You create the best living that you can for you and your family while you're here. And then you're gone, And it's been just reincarnation, because people haven't been setting themselves free, because people haven't been healing. People haven't been turning into light. People haven't been evolving. People haven't been setting themselves free from this reincarnation. People haven't been thinking deep enough, or their consciousness hasn't been evolved enough. They've been too closed-minded. So they're staying stuck in a physical realm, which is manifested into hell, basically, after so long of doing this, right? So now that we are in a shift, and that's what this shift really means, is that things are shifting from physical to spiritual. And a lot of people ain't gonna know what the fuck to do. There's a lot of people don't know what to do, and that's why you are probably witnessing a lot of people, maybe even yourself, crashing the fuck out right now because you don't understand why you feel how you feel. And what's triggering how you feel is the fact that we all have this self-awareness now. Some of us more than others, but we all have it to a certain extent now, due to Mother Earth and Mother Nature having to intervene and wake all of our asses up for those who didn't do the work to wake themselves up. So that's what that solar eclipse was bringing as well. There's a whole bunch of self-awareness and stuff like that. So judgment is what's happening right now. And y'all was thinking, and they had us under the impression that we get judged, right, by God or by Jesus or whatever it is that you believe in after you pass away, after you die. And then you have to go up there and you have to get judged. And then that's how you see if you make it to heaven or make it to hell. Well, that's not the truth at all. The truth of the reality is judgment is happening now and you are going to judge yourself. And that's what's happening with a lot of people right now is you're judging the fuck out of yourself. And if you have a guilty conscience and you know that you've been sinning and we all sin, but you know that you've been being a bad person intentionally, your intentions are not pure and you know that you have fucked up intentions, you know you're a shiesty person, you know that you've been trying to finesse people, you know that you've been trying to just be selfish and not care about other people in the world, but only care about yourself and where you're going and stuff like that. If you have a guilty conscience, that means that you probably do have a good heart, but you ain't been moving in that good heart. You ain't been letting that good heart get shown. Now, if you don't have a guilty conscience, that probably means that your heart is blocked. You ain't got that good of a heart. Your heart's not that pure, but if you have a guilty conscience, that means that you know better. You know that you should be doing better. You feel in your heart as though you want to be a better person. You desire to be a better person. You might not know how to get there and what steps to take because you've been ignoring all that for so long and you've been neglecting your spirituality and your spiritual health and your soul and all that stuff for so long. So, yeah, but regardless, you're judging yourself right now. Everybody's judging themselves right now, So keep that in mind. You know, that's what's happening right now. So if you see a lot of people crashing out, a lot of people judging, a lot of people run into alcohol, a lot of people run into escapism. That's what's going on. They're trying to escape that guilty conscience that they got up there, you know, because they ain't ready to do the work, or they haven't been doing the work. And a lot of people been like talking shit about people who are spiritual, talking shit about people who are woke, and even getting annoyed with these people because you just don't understand or resonate where they're coming from, right? And that's okay, because us spiritual people that y'all be talking about, right? And this ain't to cast judgment, this is just an observation, right? But y'all be saying all this stuff, but we are the ones that are blissful right now. We're the ones that's experiencing our heaven already. We're the ones that's happy. We're already set ourselves free. We already had a head start. Why? Because we chose to do the work on ourselves, right? We chose to heal even before the shift has manifested to the intensity that it is now. So a lot of us already got head starts. That's why you see a lot of people really happy right now, really living in bliss, really got a lot of good things going for them. And you might be wondering like, damn, why I'm not having that energy? Why is my life so chaotic? Why is my life this or that in turmoil and this and that? Healing. Y'all been neglecting healing. A lot of people have been neglecting healing in life because we haven't been taught those resources or those tools. And a lot of our parents haven't been taught that. And their parents haven't been taught. It's generational curses. But that's what's happening right now is a lot of these generational curses are getting broken. You got a lot of ancient souls. You got a lot of ancestors. You got a lot of angels. You got a lot of light workers who are here doing that work. That's what we're doing this all for. It's to cure and purify our bloodline for future generations to come. Okay, my child won't have to worry about not knowing how to heal. 10 on the clock as I'm saying this though. The shift is still manifesting, everybody. So don't feel like it's too late. But if you only you know where you are at, okay, and where you need to be and where you desire to be. So it's on you to do that work. You know what I'm saying? There's plenty of resources out there. There's plenty of people like myself who are putting information out like this. Take heed to the information. Take what resonates for you. Discover, do your own self-analyzation. Whatever the case may be. I manifest that you all have a happy healing, happy ascending. None of us are completely healed, so please don't get the wrong interpretation or impression. I still have healing to do. You still have healing to do. Your mama got healing to do. Your uncle, your cousin, your daddy. Everybody in the world has healing to do. This is the point I'm trying to make. So nobody is holier than thou. I know y'all like to use that term. But we all are judging ourselves. So please don't think that you can be whoever you want to be in this world. And as long as you believe in some higher power, you'll be okay. It's not how it's going to go. It's happening right here, right now. So, yeah. Peace, love, light.
I don't know who needed to hear that, baby, but that was for you. That was for all of us, okay? She was speaking facts. She was giving me life. Those words were pure and intentional and perfect and very informational, educational for those who need it and don't know it, okay? Get it together and stop teasing us. Because you're not happy, clearly. It's called projection. Next video.
Life and death are literally the same thing. The separation of the two is just an illusion. One can't exist without the other. So they literally are two sides of the same coin. They coincide with each other. They literally exist solely to assist in the creation of the other. So technically, you're never alive and you're never dead. Think about it when you go to sleep. You remember going to sleep, but you don't really remember. You just end up in a dream. But as soon as you get ready to die in the dream, you leave the dream and you come back to reality. So who's to say if you died in reality that you wouldn't just end up in a dream? Or just in another reality. There is no life. There is no death. There's just existence. Because you ever notice when you in a dream, there's just certain things you can't do? Like use a cell phone or taste food. But some people will tell you different, that they have used a cell phone or that they can taste food. So there is no finite rules for everyone's dream. It's all different. It's all subjective. There's even people who go to sleep and they end up in each other's dreams. So we've established that there is no set finite rules for a dream. Everyone's rules in their dreams are all different. Also think about it this way. There are plenty of people in life who live by different rules too. You notice how some people in life that'll die from something and then other people won't die from it? There's people who are filthy rich and they are so depressed and sad. There's people who are dirt poor, but are literally some of the happiest people on the planet. Life, death, happy, sad. it really is all based on your personal beliefs and the power of your mind, of what you choose to believe. The power of the mind is way stronger than what people think it is. It really controls your life, your death, your happiness, your sadness, how you perceive reality as a whole.
That's crazy, and that's because I know I'm talking a lot in this video. Oh well, my bad. But baby, I survived cancer. I was 21 when I found out I had cancer. I was sick from like 21 to like 25, 26. Sick as hell. Damn near died. Had to fill out a will, everything. Signed over my son to my mom because they didn't know if I was going to make it. Baby. But guess what? I'm here. I'm healthy. I'm fine as hell. I'm happy. And I truly believe it is because of my mindset. I didn't know nothing about this at that time, which is crazier. But my mindset, I knew I was not going to die. I knew I had a lot of life to live. I knew I had a purpose. I knew that I had to give myself to other people so that they can help themselves, which this is the process. This is the point of the soul tribe. I mean, all of this, everything happens for a reason. At this point, my life has made a full circle, and I'm grateful. I'm happy. I'm not rich. I'm not wealthy. I'm not poor, but I'm happy. I am very happy. I'm not content because I always want more and I will never settle, but I'm happy. I'm not rich, wealthy yet. I am actually spiritually. I'm just physically not there yet. Spiritually, honey, mentally, emotionally, I feel I'm very wealthy. I feel I'm the richest woman in the world of happiness and abundance and peace and joy. Can't get no better than that.
Full moon time. Here's what to expect for the February 12th Leo full moon. The heart chakra and the solar plexus chakra will be activated. This full moon will get you closer to your passions and your creativity, your inner lion, your inner fire, your purpose. If you don't know your purpose, tonight is a very good night to begin to visualize what it is that you actually want to do. What sets your soul on fire, your inner fire, your heart on fire. And since you're watching this, you're most likely a light worker, so your purpose is most likely to heal. All of our soul's purposes are connected to the passion that we have inside, the passion to live life happy and free and creatively. If there's something that you do like music or something, it's most likely going to be towards your purpose. You have to know yourself, discover yourself. For this full moon, ask yourself these questions. What are my passions? What is the thing that would set my soul on fire? And don't limit yourself. God literally has your back on your passion.
Oh my gosh, y'all. God said, baby, you about to have so many gifts coming that, bitch, you gonna have to start dropping some shit. But this is the season where you gonna have so much shit coming true, so much things that you've been wanting coming true. That, bitch, it's gonna be so much easier for you to release the shit that no longer serve you. I'm talking about, bitch, you gonna release them old friends so quick, so as you start getting your shit, baby. When you physically see it, practicing everything, baby, I promise you, you're gonna start thinking straight. I promise you, you're gonna start thinking, you're gonna start realizing these bitches fake ass bitches. You're gonna start realizing that, bitch, I don't need you. Bitch, I'm telling you, this gonna be the time where you gonna be like smoking. You don't need to smoke. Bitch, I got other shit to worry about. I got too much shit to worry about. Bitch, I'm the motherfucker. Bitch, I ain't even got time to smoke a blunt. Because you making so much money, baby, you are literally about to be success. You is success. I am success. You is success. If somebody had to search up what success means, you would be right there in the picture. You better be successful. Y'all need to really practice it, aligning with this higher version of yourself. God said, do you even feel like that you can handle all the shit? Like if you had everything that you wanted to do right now, if he was to give you everything, would you be able to handle it? Bitch, you need to start journaling. You need to start motherfucking planning. You need to start writing shit down so you can get a clear view of what the fuck you gonna do, what you gonna do first, how you gonna do it. You need to start fucking planning because that's what the fuck I waiting on your unorganized ass. You got all these thoughts, all these ideas, all this shit all over your motherfucking head. You wondering why not shit. Visualize it, bitch, bro, write it the fuck down. vibration of that person. Go to the next idea. Align with it. Align with it. Align with it. But then start aligning with all this shit in at once. Like align with a version of you that had the this, that had the that had multiple businesses, that had the. So don't fucking limit yourself either. Because whole you is magical. So don't limit your motherfucking self.
And that's on period, okay? Because, baby, I do that. I have been doing that for the past few years and writing it down and journaling. I have a gratitude journal. I have a personal diary. And then I have another where I just write my thoughts down and ponder, okay? I have a jar that is for solo trips that I'm going to take. I have a jar that is just weekly grateful affirmations that I went through 2024 that I can open up and read. I do all of that and I don't play about it, and it's real, it's real, it's real. Live in that person that you want to be now. Become that person now, whether you can afford it or not. Mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually, become that person now and do your best in the physical world to do what you can to be that person, period. And don't let no one else stop you or change or put you down or get into your subconscious mind to make you feel that you can't. Because you can, you will, you are, you did already. It's done. Period. Next video.
People who believe in the spiritual realm stay, and people who don't leave by fire right now. When I was much, much younger, I had a dream about evil eye. And I woke up and I said, Mom, what does that mean? She told me that evil eye is people wishing bad on you and maybe you should rebuke it. In this lifetime, I have attracted a lot of people who have thrown me evil eye. When people see me, they hate me because I'm so beautiful. Stay with me, I'm a humble person. This is something that I've noticed. People have told me that they hate me because I am so beautiful. Beauty starts in here, not right here. This is where I'm trying to get at. It seems that people in this lifetime who have maybe possibly even had more than me physically have still been jealous of me because of the energy and the essence that I possess. Here is a prayer for you that you can return evil eye back to where it came from. Say it with me. I send back all evil eye. In the name of Jesus, I send it back 7 times 7 times 7. Hallelujah. Simple as that. Amen and amen and amen.
I'm at work, so don't mind the headset. But since I've been giving my life to God, I don't even get mad no more when I show up late or when I arrive late somewhere. Because I've been in situations of where God will have me wake up at a specific time, even though I set my alarm for something. God had me miss a car crash. A call came through, but I gotta make this video. There's been times where God has spared my life in so many ways, y'all. It's not about me. It was never about me. I thank God for life itself because God has kept me. Even when it's time for me to wake up for morning prayer, I used to schedule my alarm for 5 a.m. But God will have me get up at 6 and 7 a.m. It's not the alarm that wakes us up. It is God that wakes us up. So if my alarm is set for 5 a.m., but God wakes me up at 6 and 7 a.m., then that means that that was the ordained time that God wanted me to get up. And that is exactly what I thank God for. I'm not tripping off no time clock because I'm not on man's time. I am on Kairos timing, which is God's.
Things you need to know about spirituality. Everything is not love and light. You should acknowledge and embrace both your light and dark sides. Balance is key. Everybody's journey is different. What resonates with somebody else may not resonate with you. Just because there's no rules to spirituality and you are a free spirit, that don't mean you just do whatever, because there are universal laws. And you shall always have morals, and you shall always stick to a code. Spirituality is a journey, not a destination. You must ground your energy because taking in so much knowledge can be overwhelming, and it can also lead to psychosis. Stay grounded and connected to the physical world while exploring the spiritual world. Both matter. Evolving is not linear. There will be times that you're vibrating low, and there will be times that you're vibrating high. Dissolving your ego can lead to deep understanding and peace. Make sure you love your ego as well, because you can learn from it. Your ego is not your soul's enemy. Spirituality involves continuous learning and unlearning. Connection with nature can enhance your spiritual experience. Tarot cards, crystals, meditation, sage, etc. Those are tools that you need to actively work with. Energy and intent plays a part as well. Wearing those tools as badges can make you rely on them when the power is really within you. Get in tune with yourself, not just the tools. Let me know if y'all want part 2.
This is going to be a full system clearing and upgrade, allowing you to anchor stronger frequencies, more of your consciousness in the body, holding more light in the body. Kurakati ishoro koyara katra ish katra niri kitra uko kia yira shiro koyara ka yira sroko yish katra yiro koyishki kitara ya saraka. Clearing thought programs, loops, thought programs, patterns you're getting stuck in. Riyashiro riyesh katra yiro koyara kitra Kaishku, Kurakatishka, Trayarieshika, Trayarasira, Katroko, Troko, Ishkatria, Roko, Kokotrieshki, Kurakatara Nasiara, Kaira Katra, Narasiaraka, Kurakatra Marashiara, Katrish, Kotroko, Yeresra, Katrish, Trokotroko, Koya, healing self image here, Trakatariakata, Trakairis, Roko, Kiataria, Yerekish, Kretrisira, Katrieshko, Korakatiriesroko, clearing shame, guilt, unworthiness, Rakatra, Katria, Katriash, Rokore, moving these energies out of the body, moving densities, clearing densities, releasing entities, attachments, distortion, templates, hundreds of angelic beings surrounding you.
How you feel about that, baby? I receive all of it. Thank you. I felt it. Did y'all feel it? I don't know. I did. Like, literally. Cool. I like it. What language was she speaking? I love us so much. She was so beautiful.
Do you know that when things aren't going right in your life, it's because you don't know how to protect yourself from other people's energy? Like, fam, we need to talk about it because it really don't matter where you at. You're at the mall, you're having an anxiety attack in the middle of Walmart, and you want to know why that is? Because 9 times out of 10, you're absorbing too many people's energy at once. But you're most likely doing this because you don't have any awareness of it, fam. And let me tell you something, you don't have the awareness of it because people do not be taught how to have boundaries in school. And that's by design, because as long as you're not aware, they can keep stealing energy from you and allowing others to steal your energy as well. And let me tell you something, energy is valuable. I want you to try doing something with no energy. I bet you can't do it, and that's why they want your energy. So in order for you to function and do what God actually sent you here to do, chosen ones, your energy has to be protected, meaning you gotta have your energy vibe high. And this is where boundaries come into effect. You don't like the vibe? Stay away from them. It's really just a mind thing. You gotta be able to know when to let go of people's energy and when other people's energy need to let go of you. So if you really want to start protecting your energy, get you one of these, because this journal will tell you where the energy's at in your body. Shoot, it'll even tell you what your body's actually trying to teach you. And I'm telling you first-handedly, your body gonna snitch before your mind do. But this is why you need to be in tune with that, because the energy is everything. Link in bio.
Black witches, voodoo, hoodoo, juju practitioners, santeras, candomblé, Ifa, all of y'all, okay? Please let me and the rest of our Black sisters know, what can we do to protect ourselves during these next few years of chaos that are about to rain down upon us? What can we do to protect ourselves individually and collectively? Protect us Black women, Black children. The next few years is about to be wild. And I'm really concerned that a lot of that is going to fall on us Black women's heads and Black children's heads. Despite the fact that we were the only motherfuckers to do the right damn thing. Let us know what candles we got to buy, how many eggs we got to crack, and what spices we need to burn. Tell us what we need to do so we can put a dome of protection around us so we can survive this next however many fucking years. Get in the comments and let us know. Tag your favorite Black hoodoo, voodoo, juju queen, your favorite mambo, and let us know. Because shit is about to get real, and we don't deserve it.
Listen to me and listen to me well. If you have the gift of sight and the gift of dreams, you must write your dreams down. There's no way around it. Writing your dreams down will strengthen your abilities and help you recall better. And before you even start writing down your dreams, you must put the date and the time in which that dream took place. And if you see a clock with a specific time on there or any type of numbers in your dream, you must write that down as well on the side. Numbers and shapes, in particular numbers, have so much spiritual meaning. Trust me when I say this, those numbers will always manifest itself in some type of way because the numbers pretty much align with everything else in the world. But most importantly, numbers always reveal the pattern in which something will take place or has taken place. Even if you're not dreaming and something happens or you get some type of feeling that comes over you, write down the date and time as well because you're going to need that to refer back to.
At this point, I think it's a conspiracy. Because why is it that nobody knows her? She is one of the greatest women that ever walked the earth, that ever lived. They're trying to hide her. They're trying to decrease her, diminish her. Why is that? When she is the definition of greatness, she is prolific, she is prophetic, she is very influential, yet nobody knows her. I'm going to take the time, effort, and energy and the audacity to announce her to the world today because this is ridiculous. That woman is you. End of story. Ta-ta.
Allegorical story of Adam and Eve is a motherfucking lie because in science will tell you that the X chromosome is 5 times larger than the Y chromosome, meaning that the man is basically a genetic mutation of the woman. This is why we have nipples and can't produce milk, and this is why our penises is basically an extended clitoris. Now, when you get this book right here called The Lost Book of Enki, it's basically about the beginning story of the Anunnaki. It talks about how the woman, she gave 2.8% of her chromosomes to create man. Now, we were put on this planet, the man was put on this planet to protect the woman. We wasn't put on this planet to oppress or suppress her through white supremacy and religion. Because all those things are predicated on the patrilineal system. Now that you have eugenics programs in the private prison industry, you can now eliminate the black man through black genetic annihilation and through eugenics programs. So once you eliminate the black man, you can now compromise and whitewash the black woman. Once you compromise and whitewash the black woman, you can compromise and whitewash the black child. Because once you control the child, you're able to control the next generations.
The future.
And once you control the next generations, so on and so forth, it's pretty much the precursor to black genetic annihilation. Now, let me get this water real quick.
Take your time, King.
Now, westernized society and under the guise of religion, everything is predicated on a patriarchy, patrilineal system. But understand, considering the fact that the women in Egypt were the high house, everything was predicated on the matrilineal system, meaning that it was strength in numbers. So everything that we done, this is why Egypt had 30 dynasties. Because like I said, when the whole civilization is based on a matriarchy society, you can build everything from the ground up. This is why they brought in religion, because like I said in the last few videos, you do the etymology of the word Christianity, it means to crush the unity. What unity? The black unity. So all that shit that they be saying in the Bible, even with Solomon's temple and saying that, alchemy and witchcraft and hoodoo and voodoo, that's all shit that we're supposed to be practicing. We're not even supposed to be practicing religion, because when you do the etymology of the word witchcraft, it means feminine energy, Wicca, Wiki. Let me get some more water real quick.
And there you have it, folks. Another great episode of Oshun 888 Amare. You're welcome. Hope you learned a lot. I know I do these videos on purpose. Yes, it's supposed to be a creepy channel, but baby, this was the real reason why I created this channel. So, there you go. Get used to it. But you reached the end of another video. I don't know why I just did that. Anyway, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate your time. I do not take it for granted whatsoever. Y'all are my everything. Soul Tribe, baby. And if you not subscribed, what are you waiting for? You're not official until you are subscribed, okay? And matter of fact, you need to get you some merch too. Go check out that store. Open up the website. There's a lot to choose from. You can change the colors of whatever you want to get and represent the Soul Tribe. Like, what are y'all waiting for? Anyway, I love you. I appreciate you. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Hit the notification bell, ding, so that you get a notice every time your girl drops another video. And you already know who to give it to. Everybody. Whether you like them, love them, want to fight them, feed them, or F them. Okay? I gotta go. And I'll see you in the next one. Ashe.